What it do, guys? Manjoume here to discuss the version 1.4 release notes and balance changes coming to Power Rangers Legacy Wars. The game is currently available on both Android and iOS. If you like what you hear, download and try it for yourself. It is free. The update should already be out. What's new? Challenges, talents, and more. We're getting 4 mysterious leaders and assists. No word on if they're, it's a case where we get a Red Ranger leader and that same Red Ranger will be an assist. There's no guarantee in this. Challenges. Compete in a series of battles using groups of teams and reach the maximum numbers of wins in order to win huge prizes. I believe this does not affect your ranking points or your battle points score or whatever. Talents. Customize your team in thousands of new ways by unlocking unique stat boosts in the talent tree. Donate All button. Quickly donate your shirts to your alliance with the Donate All button. Which is good because usually I just keep hitting donate until it tells me I can't, but this does kind of expedite the process. Player and warrior health change. We wanted to reward players that were dedicated to leveling their favorite warriors. We've moved health off of player level and 100% onto the warriors themselves. This change will see your highest leveled warrior's health increase. The length of battle should remain similar as it was before the change. A full list of changes to assist health are listed in the combat balance assist section below. Ability or bonuses increase. To keep player level and warrior progression meaningful, we have increased the bonus you get when upgrading your abilities and health with Orbs of Eltar. This will apply to abilities and health you have already upgraded, which means your powered up warriors will see a stat increase. Other improvements. Alliance messaging button to jump to latest donation. Moved redeem code button to settings gameplay. Updated tips and new app icon. Bug fixes. Visual effects performance improvements, combat side swapping bug, and improved patch speeds and size. Now on to the combat balance changes. 7/20 when this one should be coming out, so in a couple days from recording. Zordon is watching, and in this round of balance changes we've added some much needed buffs to Goldar, yay, Kendall, Zane, and Mescog leaders, as well as MMPR Jason, Snide, Trakina Assist, and others. Okay, so this is a pretty big one, and here's regarding MMPR Pink. After seeing so many high-level players using MMPR Pink with great success, we took a close look at her. Pulling her win-loss ratio for League 8, we saw that it is at 52%, which is acceptable. There are several warriors of all different rarities that have similar win ratios, with a standard deviation of 2 more or less, 2 more, 2 less. And given her rarity is epic, she is performing where she needs to. Additionally, many low win rate warriors were given strong buffs around this time, so we expect to see her not have such easy matches against them, pulling even closer to 50%, which is our target this season. So they want to have people win with her like half the time instead of a little more than half the time. So I'm not sure if I exactly agree with this mentality, but we're gonna have to see where it goes, honestly. In Space Zane. To increase Zane's viability, we looked at how Z-Storm is more of a liability for him than an advantage. However, when it hits mid-air opponents, it is devastating. So we made it easier to combo into from his own move, Silverizer Slash. Now, as long as you just queue it up, it will hit all hits, completely unblockable due to it being a mid-air combo. In addition to this, we also front-loaded some damage on it, so that canceling it is worth the EP cost. We also enhanced his Star Shot to make him able to deal with more incoming attacks effectively. So let's take a look. Silverizer Slash, adjusted combo branching to connect perfectly when queued. Star Shot, increase the damage from 34 to 45 and has faster recovery. Z-Storm, damage increase first hit from 10 to 27, that's good, and the last hit goes from 14 to 34. That's a good increase. Here's the one I am super excited about. MMPR Goldar. Goldar needs to have his damage front loaded on his combo so that canceling it will actually be worth it for its high cost. In addition, we made his drop kick snappier so he can set up combos with less fear of repercussions. Goldar slash. Damage increase on first hit from 18 to 27. Love it. And dropkick has faster startup. We don't have exact frames on this, but it will come out faster, which I absolutely love. Because it was already one of his faster moves, I think, but now that it comes out faster, you can really set up and scare people, and of course his dropkick sends people flying away, which can help people just to get people off of you, rather. And it's a one-hit move, so they can't block it mid-combo because it isn't a combo, it's just one hit, so they'd have to anticipate it a little more. Dino Thunder Mesogog. Mesogog needed some serious work to get him on par with other warriors. His short range and lack of movement is too much of a hurdle to overcome. Some issues he had was that his breaker focus strike lacked range, his psionic brain blast was confusing and sometimes buggy, his combo didn't connect all of his hits. So he leaned in on his short range and decided to build his kit around cornering the opponent. Now if he hits Focus Strike, he can follow up with all hits of Mesozoic Rage if the enemy is cornered and deal massive damage. He can control the positioning of the opponent a lot easier with Sonic Blast by causing knockback instead of stun. Focus Strike, faster startup, Sonic Blast. Damage increase from 15 to 27. 27 seems to be a big marking point that they like to hit. Mid-hit stagger removed, but last hit has been changed to knockback, which will throw them into the corner, which is where you want them. Mesozoic Range, damage increase on the first hit from 16 to 27 being the, I guess, number they want to use here. And last hit going from 24 to 45, that's pretty big. Dino Charge Kendall. Kendall can now dash cancel out of her Plesio slide, giving her more options to poke and confuse her opponents. In addition to that, we increased the damage on her gun butt and also made it so she recovers faster from it. Plesio slide can now cancel after slide, of course. Gun Bash, damage increase from 45 to 56, and faster recovery. Dino Charge Coda. Coda is on the edge of performing exactly where he needs, but we thought his shield toss ability could use a little more love. Speeding up the projectile makes it harder to dodge, and decreasing the time when it comes out makes it harder to react to. So his shield toss, faster startup, faster speed. Lost Galaxy Trakeena. Because it's a multi-hit disruptor, we felt Bug Out needed some help. Reducing its cost will make it so it gets used more, and adding knockback to it allows Trakeena to get her opponent in position where she needs to set up for her breakers. Bug Out. Going from a 5 to 3, meaning if you get 2 of them in a row, you'll be able to use 2 of them in a row and still have a little bit left over. Added knockback on last hit, so it sends him flying and then kind of lets you have a bit of a breather. Rito. The damage on Rito's jetpack attack does is simply not proportional to the risk it has. We've both lowered the startup and increased the damage. Flying Rito. Damage increase on the first hit from 56 to 70. Woo! And they start up as faster, so the animation of him going up there, derping a little bit, and then, going in for the attack, it's quicker. And that's really good, because before it, everyone saw it coming. Everyone could throw up a counter move. It was in one of the episodes even. And yeah, that's great that it's faster. There's no word on how much faster. You're just going to have to try it and see if it works for you now. Assist, MMPR Jason. With Blade Blaster, we want to speed things up, while also increasing the usefulness of this ability. Adding a knockback to the final hit means it can now be a combo. Blade Blaster. Faster projectile speed and last hit does knockback, which is actually really impressive, all things considered. MMPR Billy Assist. Already a damaging and balanced breaker, we made Staff Slam come out even faster to give a breaker that staggers opponents. Staff Slam, faster startup. I feel like this one, if nothing else, and kind of Blade Blaster, is kind of in response to all the people and teams that are utilizing maybe a double counter or double block assist. Assist MMPR Pink. Adding a statter to this quick hit means that you can queue up and branch into another combo, making this assist a linchpin. Straight shot, faster projectile speed, and does stagger on hit reaction. MMPR yellow, while already a great option for high damage, rushing dagger falls prey to being susceptible to block heavy opponents. We've increased the damage on the first hit and made it cancelable to compensate for this. So if the first one doesn't, you kind of imagine they're gonna, try to block, especially for those block heavy teams that we were just discussing, they made it so you can kind of get out of there. Not perfect, but it does really help. Rushing daggers increase the damage on the first hit from 15 to, you guessed it, 27. First hit can now be cancelled, which really adds a lot to the character. Movie Jason assist. We improved the branching on Jason's dashing kick to provide better combos post-launch. Dashing kick moved combo branching earlier. Movie Trini assist, a great combo strike to catch mid-air opponents, but the EP cost on it made it hard to use frequently enough to justify over better strikes. Setting it to 4 will make it much more viable. Flurry going from 5 to 4 cost. Dino Charge Snide. Now if I'm not mistaken, this guy does get a bit of use. A dangerously fast combo that just needs an extra stagger effect on it to be a quick combo starter. So they're intending this to be a combo starter, and I could have sworn this was a block move, although I might be wrong. Spinning combo does stagger hit reaction. Dino Charge Kendall assist, increasing the projectile speed for Dino Morpher Blast means the opponents will need better timing when dodging. If that projectile hits, it's gonna hit hard and due to its increased damage. Dino Morpher Blast, increased damage from 70 to 87 and increase the projectile speed. In Space Zane Assist. Zane Assist is a fun ability that uses both projectiles and melee to overwhelm the opponent. The only issue is that it was hard to combo off of. With branching on the move earlier, this is now a seriously formidable assist for tacticians. Run and gun slash, move combo branching earlier. Dino Thunder Trent. This breaker is great with its multi-hit and forward movement, but at 4 EP the cost was too high. We improved the branching on it, try cornering an opponent with it, and queuing your leader's next attack to play off of the knockback. It was good, blah blah blah, but at 4 the cost was too high. It looks like they reduced it to 4, not from 4. Like, reduced EP from 5 to 4. So it was 5 before, which, you know what, granted, that's half your kind of points, so it's hard to do anything off of that. But 4, that extra 1 doesn't necessarily seem significant, but in the heat of the moment, you're using your abilities, things have partially regained when you decide to do something, and that does make a bit of a difference. Move combo branching earlier. Lost Galaxy Trakina. A fast attack that is cheap. Okay, whatever. The only thing it needed was to be better at comboing. So, I don't remember her being, like, cheap. I don't know. So we made branching on it more lenient. Mandible Bites, move combo branching earlier. Okay, that's most of you see. All assists base health have been increased to balanced player and warrior health changes. So, assist warrior, movie red, 250, and you can pause it, take a look at your character, but we won't be looking at everyone. But what I do think is actually kind of notable is Movie Billy is at 150. It does seem pretty clear that they know how that character is being played, and I wonder if that's kind of across the board for those kinds of assists. So the next one, Master Xandrid, another counter or block assist, 125. Let's see if we can think of Mesagog. I believe is also that way. So, and Lord Zed. So they're both under. Actually, all of them are under 200, as well as Rito. And I want to say that's it. Magna Defender might have been one too, but I don't have him, so I can't really say. But it seems like for the most part, if it is a block assist or counter assist, its base health will be under 200, which I think is a way of balancing it because they're going to be able to block or counter you more easily. So Why give them all that health? So to balance it out, they have less health. Which is going to hurt version 2 Tommy, Green Ranger teams. Possibly. Not going to say for sure because it's still a strong character and it's still a strong assist. Well guys, this has been the version 1.4 release notes and balance changes for Power Rangers Legacy Wars. If you want to stay up to date on my videos and live streams on both YouTube and Twitch, check out the links in the description below, join my Discord, and consider donating. That's all for now guys. Manjoume out.